Louis R. Cloninger. Lived here all my life, within 1 mile of the area you're talking about. Seen every storm and everything down here. You can change the zoning all you want, but you can't change the sea level and you can't change the water table. Nature's going to have the last laugh.
Good morning.
Good morning. My name is Richard Campbell, and I live right in front of where Blue Nest wants to build. And I'm opposed to this project because they are building town. They're going to knock down a single-family home that sits there now and build all of their townhouses and make a project that is absolutely not consistent with the zoning you all put into place for that, for the development of Dade County. They're asking us to change the zoning, and it is just the first stone in rebuilding and paving of the Redlands. I am a farmer. I was born in that neighborhood. I am 60 years old. Lived my entire life. I have 3 children. I'm not opposed to workforce housing. It is simply and completely the wrong place, and this project is not about affordable housing. This project is about changing zoning so you can build high density.
Thank you so much. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, members of the commission. Efren Nunez. I am here to bring to your attention that this has probably been the most difficult application to work with the developer. We have tried to meet with this applicant on multiple occasions. To this day, we never got a complete site plan in terms of what we were actually getting. We went to community council with a ad that went out with specific parcels, only to show up at the community council that there had been added more parcels, that the homes went from 300 to 500. We've asked for We wanted to know what exactly they were building. We've met with them online, never got a site plan, never got a final covenant in terms of how much of the hardwood hammock would be preserved. This neighborhood, just so the commission knows, was developed in the late 50s, early 60s. Lots of the parcels go to center line of road. Building this much capacity in a neighborhood that is bottlenecked by the canal to the north is not off a major section line road. We literally have to cut through these.
Thank you so much.
Perfect, thank you.
And
go ahead.
Good afternoon. My name is Kristen Miller. I'm a second-generation family farmer. I'm here today to express my concerns about the validity of Blue Nest Development's stormwater management plan. The maps that were shown on the screen earlier today showed that the soil group shows very slow infiltration. That's the opposite of what they've included in their stormwater management plan. Rather than using this readily available scientific information that's available via Miami-Dade, they came up with a soil composition called coastal. This coastal permeability is far greater than the actual present soils, which are marl. Marl is a mucky, muddy type of soil. The water can't go through it. It sits up at the top. They were able to achieve their stormwater management plan calculations by using the wrong soil type. We all know what's there. It's marl. They know what's there. We've told them. The area is going to flood.
thank you. Good morning.
Morning, I'm Robert Petrucci. I am probably the last of what you're going to see here. This is the last of the farmer in the Redland. Whoever's familiar with the area, I'm known as Farmer Bob in the area. Many people come to my farm to visit and learn about agriculture. As my wife eloquently just spoke, we have been there for 28 years. And when we did buy the property, we didn't expect to be rezoned. I think everyone should stick to the master plan. Keep all the housing on the corridors. This is not the corridors. You're now moving inland to where your food is grown. When you look at your fork, remember that there's a human being that is providing that food on your fork. Thank you very much.
Former Bob.
Robert Petrucci, 31400 Southwest 194th Avenue. This is what I do. I bring people from your part of the world, down south from all over the world, come to visit me, to come to this farm specifically to see our beautiful, I call this the Napa Valley of Miami. And now the 264th thing is one thing, but you're getting in, now you're really getting into the Redland. You are starting. This is the beginning of the end. I'm telling you right now, when you guys start going into this area should not be touched. As someone just mentioned before, it's only 10 minutes from Everglades National Park. This is absolutely an area that is not proper for this type of development. I'm going to be flooded. I've been here for 30 years. Does anyone have a plan? Well, I'm going to be swimming around in a boat around the property. Does anyone have a plan for this? I hope so, because I guess my property is going to be worth nothing.
Thank you, sir.
Free tours.
Next.
Hello, my
Good
name is
afternoon.
Marjorie Jean McLaughlin.
Hold on, Marjorie.
The last one is going to give you Marjorie
Okay, spell the last name for me.
McLaughlin.
Got it.
I am at 19705 Southwest 322nd Street, Homestead, Florida 33030.
Okay.
Okay, thank you for this opportunity to speak to you guys. I am a proud first-time home buyer in Homestead, and I have two sons who are college students, 23 and 18, so I know what it feels like to fight to try to own your property. I actually had to look outside of the city to purchase a property that was affordable, and with my research, I've realized that this project is still not going to be affordable. It's a false information that's provided, and realistically, the infrastructure is just not ready to provide our residents what is being promised in this process. I'm a proud woman veteran, and I love my country, and I would like to be able to support a lot of projects, but this one just doesn't seem like it's it. Thank you for your time.
Thank you so much, and thank you for your service to this nation. Good afternoon. Good morning, sir.
I'm Sidney Robinson. You got to hand it to this homeowners group in what might be called Redlands Edge. They have gone out all the way to fight the overzealous development. This sensitive area is a pristine lay of land and foliage. And if you all on this dais were to see it, you would be surprised at the beauty and unspoiled landscape. Let's not mutilate this virgin area with a development inappropriate in this unique place at South Dade County. Deny this application. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Good morning.
James Harris.
James, good morning.
I was born in Homestead. My dad was born in Homestead in 28. A friend of mine from Texas, he says, y'all do things different down here. In Texas, we do the infrastructure first and then we do the building. So y'all do the building first. The roads are the same, except for 4-lane and Chrome and the turnpike, the same when I was at South Dade High School in the 60s. I get the building along the busway. I get that. But the infrastructure, in my opinion, needs to catch up with this high density that's being proposed. So I'm opposed.
Thank you so much.
My name is Robert Redding, 15191 Southwest 272 Street, Homestead, Florida. I'm in complete disagreement with this project. My property is part of one of these roads, and they're going to need part of my land to make this happen. No one has contacted me as of yet. I did let them know in the commissioners meeting last time that I was here that my property is not up for sale. So if it's an eminent domain situation in the state of Florida, my understanding is that the city's going to pay for all my attorney fees and everything regarding this. That's number one. Number two, I was standing in line out there. I took a day off of work. I'm not paid to be here. I was standing in line, and these two gentlemen right in the back row, right there in the black, the two gentlemen in the black, second row from the back, were sitting there behind me trying to figure out on their phones how they're getting paid for today. I took today off of work to come here. I took the last 2 times that I went to these meetings to come here. I took my time out of my day and out of my pocket. If that's the situation here and you guys are okay with that, then I think this is a complete disgrace. It was what's going on here. Because I live here. I'm a taxpayer. I bought my property to raise my family. This has turned into a complete, I don't want to use bad words here, but this is really a bad situation for all of the people that live here and for the people that are going to be impacted by this in the future. That's what I have to say. But honestly, this kind of stuff that's going on is completely unacceptable. And if anybody in this building wants to question my integrity of whether or not it was said or whether it was not said, I'll be happy to have that discussion right now with anybody here.
Thank you.
Thank you.